guys, it's Kristen with Simply Stewart, and I'm back with another video today. Today I'm going to share with you an Usborne book haul. I'm so excited to do this because I haven't even got to look at this stuff yet. I just pulled it out of the box. I had a friend who was having a party, and I wanted to, we're going to be switching up our writing curriculum, and I'll share more about that when I do a curriculum review for this year and as I get into sharing about the curriculums that we're going to be up and coming. So I wanted to get some things for that, for my kids, for their writing curriculum, and it happened to be the part of the monthly special. And so I wanted to go ahead and make sure that I got my numbers to the point where I could get the choice extras, I guess I could say, not just once, but twice. And so I got not a huge haul, but a fairly big haul. This stuff all came to my door a couple days ago, and it's been sitting in a box because I'm going to be using some of these things also for both Easter baskets and for, I'm going to stick them away for Christmas, a couple things. So I didn't want my kids to see any of these things, and today is finally like almost 50 degrees out, so they are all outside playing. So I wanted to go ahead and film this and share with you guys what I got. So I just pulled everything out of the box. I'm going to try and just go through this. I'm not going to flip through everything. I'm just going to share with you what I got, maybe a page or two of the inside. If you guys are interested in a flip through of any of these books, please drop a comment down below and let me know, and I'd be happy to do a video on that because I know that was really helpful for me. I went through a lot of these books on, not all of them, I guess, some of them on YouTube and tried to find videos of them so I knew what they were like on the inside. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I got, and if you guys do want to flip through of anything, please drop it down there. So the first thing I got was this A Year in the Life, and it says use your imagination with every single day of the year with a super fun creative journal. And so it's just a journal that they can kind of write in. I'm going to show you a couple pages, and it's just a creative thing for them to be using. I think they have something that's kind of similar. I don't want to say similar, but something like this. Right now, they have the Who, if you are familiar with the Who Was series, they have the Who Was like My Life Journal. And so that's what they just got for their birthdays from a family member. And so they've been working on those a little bit. So I'm going to tuck these away. And these, I got 2 of them for my older girls. They are currently 8 and 10. They like doing these kind of things. They do not like writing curriculum. And so, like I said, I'll get more into that later, but I'm going to tuck these away and put them away probably for Christmas. And that way they can have them and they can work on them like halfway through the school year when they finish the one that they're currently on. So I got 2 of those. And then I got these. I'm probably going to stick these in their Easter baskets. And these, again, are for my girls. I got the Hello Happy. And it's, again, just another book that they can be writing in. It's an activity book for young people who sometimes feel sad or angry. And I have a daughter who I guess is getting to that tween age. She's 10, and she's having a lot of big emotions. And so I thought that this would be good for her, something just to kind of write everything down in and help her to start, like that one says, face your feelings. It's just kind of working out and writing out those feelings, because writing is a great way, a great tool to go ahead and cope and to learn how to deal with all those big emotions that they're starting to feel. So I got this for it. This one was $6.99. And for my other daughter, I got No Worries, which is very similar. This is about like the worry monster. I'm just randomly choosing pages. Chuckle box. Things that make you laugh. And so again, this one was $6.99. They had a couple more like these that were different titles. If you guys are interested in looking them up, I will drop an Usborne, just the Usborne page down below. And I'm not a consultant or anything like that. I just ordered from somebody's party, so I'll just drop it though if you guys want to look. And then I forgot to mention this one was $9.99. So I thought that those were really good prices for books that they can go ahead and really utilize with their, like, working out their emotions and their feelings and their thoughts. So the next one I got, and this is just going to be going in our homeschool library, is the book of growing food. And I thought this was really cool. We do have a garden, and we do get to garden a lot, but my husband and I do an awful lot of it. My older girls are starting to help, but my younger two are not as nearly involved. My youngest, last year, she was 3, just newly turned 3, and she was a lot more of a pain than a help. So often she stayed out with Grammy while we were working in the garden. And the bigger kids did help, but they would get, they didn't want to stay out there for a long period of time. So, but this had like a lot, we've been learning a lot about like eating, more of a plant-based diet and knowing where our food comes from and all of those kinds of things and eating out of our garden. And so this just has like more information about that kind of stuff. And shares just the beginning things. I think that I'm even going to learn some stuff out of this. Even I'm not a huge seasoned like homesteader. I'm just a beginning gardener. We've done it for a few years. Actually, we've probably been doing it for 10, but most of those I was not overly involved in because we have our garden at my in-laws' house. So the past 2 years or so, I've been a lot more heavily involved. And so I'm excited for us to use this, all of our kids and myself, just to kind of read through this and learn some new things. And this one was $14.99. This one is a hardback book, so it is not a paperback like the other ones. When I was coming up with things, all of my kids are getting a book in their Easter basket. I do have another Usborne book that I bought secondhand for my son, already stowed away. And so I wanted something for my youngest to be able to put in her basket. And so I found this. And it's Under the Sea Activities book. And this one was $7.99. And it comes with its own little white marker on it. And it's like working on that pincer grip and those fine motor skills. And they can work on tracing things. And here they have like a connect the dots type of thing. Sorry, I guess that's kind of, there you go. And it's just, like I said, it's the dry erase marker, so we can go ahead and use this and we can wipe it off. I think she's going to have a lot of fun with that. She likes to do activities with the other kids at the table when we're doing schoolwork, and sometimes she really doesn't understand the concept, and I actually have to be teaching her, like with her letter sounds and stuff like that. And so sometimes they just need something that's easy for her that she can really do on her own when I'm busy working with a concept with the bigger kids. And so I thought this would be a good fill-in for that. So the next two things are things that are just going to strictly be part of our curriculum probably next year. So you will be seeing them in an upcoming video. But I have seen these. Other people were mentioning they were using these in their curriculum, and I thought they would be great. And so this was the Famous Composers Reference Book. And it just goes through different composers. You can see. And so I think we're just going to read some of this and then listen, find some of the music that goes with them, and let the kids become acquainted with some more classics. You know, here's Mozart and Beethoven. There's the whole page. And so that was one that I picked up just to kind of get me to that total that I needed to go ahead and get our, not freebies, but our half-price books that I picked up. So, and then the next one is the Art Treasury. I've heard a lot of great things about this. A lot of homeschool mamas just rave about this. And it goes through like some different art concepts. Here's about a painting, the golden fish. I'm sorry, my kids are like getting crazy outside if you can hear them. The golden fish, and there's information about it on both pages. And so you can kind of read that through that, and then it has its own like project. And my kids like to do simple art projects. I am not an artsy person at all. So for me to come up with some kind of art curriculum this year, we are literally doing things like doodling and coloring in like adult style coloring and Usborne coloring books. And then just like some really simple crafts and origami and stuff like that. We're not doing a huge art curriculum just because it's not something that my kids really really love, but they do like to do some simple art, and so I thought this would be a good change for next year. This year we were focusing on some different things, and next year I'm hoping to focus a little more on the arts. So that was everything that I ordered per se at full price. I'm sorry, the composer's book was $9.99, and the art book, this was the most expensive book I bought. This was $19.99. So, but again, this will be part of our upcoming curriculum for all of our kids. So I bought those at full price, and because I bought enough, I was able to get 2 of the monthly specials. So I was able to pick these up at half price, which was like $17 and some change, I think $17.50. And it was the Usborne writing collection. Now I have not opened this. These are like shrink wrapped, but I will see if I can get it. You can see there's 3 books that are included in here. They're a nice little set. I have not decided if I'm going to throw these in my kids' Easter baskets or if I'm just going to give them to them. So I'm not going to open them at the moment. If you guys are interested, I will go ahead and do a flip through of each of these once I open them, if you guys are interested in that. But it is a write your own storybook, creative writing, and a writing journal. And so this is something that we are going to use that's going to be part of our upcoming writing curriculum for next year. And so I'm really excited about this. I did find a couple videos on these. The videos that I found, I think I found one that really like showed you some of the stuff inside for the most part. Otherwise, it was just playing music, and it was like a minute of a quick flip through. So if you guys are interested, like I said, let me know. But so I got 2 of those sets, and I really am excited about all of these things that I got this month. So if you guys want to see anything more in depth, please let me know. But otherwise, please drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear what your guys' favorite Usborne books are. We really are loving using them in our homeschool, and our library of Usborne specifically is growing. And so I would love to hear what you guys like that I can put on my wish list for next time. So until then, I will see you guys next time, and have a great day. Bye.